Dead or Alive 6 Last Round is coming June 24th. After 2 microtransaction-fueled clusterfucks, I figured Dead or Alive was finally living up to its name. Well, at least half of it. But apparently, Dead or Alive 6 has crawled out of the grave like a half-naked zombie craving a stripper pole to act as a shining example of every problem with modern video games. Digital only, free-to-play, even more microtransactions, invisible modern upgrades, removed content. Dead or Alive 6 has returned, not as a redemption arc, but as a lesson in monetization and an example of how not to re-release a game. Back in my day, a re-release like this was created to breathe new life into a game by including things like all DLC, every costume, every character, and if they actually cared at all, some new content, all for a price that didn't require a home equity loan, lovingly smashed into one complete package. It was a celebration of the game, and one final push to bring in as many new players as possible with maximum appeal and maximum value. None of that is the case here. In fact, Dead or Alive 6 Last Round couldn't be further from a complete edition. This game doesn't include any of the literal hundreds of previously released costume DLC.
Why?
But it's fine, because you get 5 brand new costumes they weren't even confident enough to show in the trailer. How generous! Plus, you get 5 DLC characters. But they somehow conveniently left out the fan favorites like Mai Shiranui and Kula Diamond from the King of Fighters crossover. You know, the characters that actually got people excited? Oopsie! That'll be another $16.
Money. Please.
And to really drive home the fact that this game is not a complete package, they're adding even more characters and costumes for you to have to buy on top of the hundreds of existing pieces of DLC. Oh, and they're removing customization options. Remember when you could change hair color? Yeah, that's gone. Because nothing says Definitive Edition like removing features. Progress! They say gameplay has been improved. They say it's updated for current gen hardware. They say a lot of things. They didn't show anything, but they said it, and if the trailer says something confident enough, it has to be true, right? Nothing feels justified here. It's just DOA 6 again, but now digital only with free-to-play options, and both versions are designed to separate you from your money.